I'm Andreane and welcome to my first vlog.
On social media, I guess I'm better known as a historical detective than an actor or content creator or whatever else I do. Because I happened to solve a 100-year-old historical mystery in Brighton this year. This happened in March, but it all kind of became, I suppose, known in August of this year. And I'm incredibly grateful for it. I'm incredibly grateful for all the recognition it got me on TikTok and social media. And, you know, I was interviewed by the BBC. I was on the Smithsonian magazine, ArtNet, interviewed all over the world. I know sounds wild. I've always had this perhaps unique skill. I'm really good at researching things and finding out information. And I guess it was really useful for solving an art mystery, and since then I've solved a couple more, which I'm really enjoying, to be honest. I wish there were more historical mysteries to solve. It's strange that it's just, you know, a special skill I have, but not something I've ever studied formally or professionally or, you know, at university. I'm actually an actor and a writer, and I've trained as a classical singer. That was my BA. I studied music. And I loved that, but then I decided that perhaps pursuing classical singing professionally wasn't for me. Then I went to drama school, and I graduated during the pandemic, which was a wild time to graduate. I think anyone who studied at the time would probably have similar things to say. Since then, I've been trying to find my footing, I guess, in the acting industry, as a writer, making things. So I've decided to start vlogging, and I'm gonna show you pretty much what a relaxed day in my life before I have to go to work sort of looks like. So you saw me getting ready, and I'm wearing a lovely dress by Simple Retro. I love this dress, it's gorgeous. They sent it to me last year and I've been wearing it so much. That garland I made, I saw a tutorial for it on TikTok and decided to recreate it. And I think that I've got the most incredible thing I've bought recently, which is a reading pillow. It was, I think, 60% off on Urban Outfitters or something, so I got it for fairly cheap for what it is. And I sometimes have like back pain, I've also got hip pain, which makes me sound really old. It's just I used to be an athlete, so I have lots of injuries from back then. But yeah, this reading pillow, oh my god, it's got frogs on it. You can't really see it in the video, but there's frogs on it and they're reading and sitting around ponds and stuff. It's adorable, but it's so comfortable for reading, and I've never had a reading pillow before, so it's made me really happy. Here I am reading a book, and this book is incredible. It's Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes, and it was just incredible. I just highly recommend it. It's a classic. It's from the 60s, and it's based on a short story, but then it became a novel, and it's won lots of awards. It's, you know, it's a classic for a reason, but I found it absolutely heartbreaking. So you can see that's my real authentic reaction at the end. I'm just crying because it was so heartbreaking. Absolutely brilliant. And if you're interested in disability, neurodiversity, anything like that, I highly recommend it. I've been making a really big effort this year to read lots of books, but not just books that I would normally like fantasy, but also tackling themes and genres maybe I'm not comfortable with, or from time periods I'm not very familiar with, or from other countries that may offer me different perspectives so I can better understand the world around me. And that's been really good. I love reading. But sometimes books make me cry, like Flowers for Algernon, which made me cry a lot. Then I had to go to work, so I grabbed a mocha, I walked in the rain, I made some DIY Play-Doh using flour, salt and water, I think, and that's a snowman, and then it was raining a lot again, and then I had to take the tube home, which was a bit of a frustrating experience because always there's tube delays in the evenings. Like, there's always just so many, and it's always an issue. And here I am trying to film myself because it was very windy, so I was pretending I was like in Wuthering Heights or something.
If I look like I've been crying, it's because I have. Maybe I don't, because I just finished filming a TikTok. I find it weird talking to camera just as myself, without a script and without knowing exactly what's going to come next. So let's start again. I feel a bit weird. I've had a weird day. I've tried to be productive, but it's been difficult. I also had work today, which was stressful, and usually my work is kind of like in the middle of the day. So I feel like if I'm not very productive in the morning, then it feels like most of my day is wasted, because then like I get back from work in the evening and I feel tired and it's already dinner time and I feel like I can't focus on anything. I don't know, because I struggle a lot with hyperactivity. It keeps me awake sometimes, so like I stay up until quite late, only like 2 a.m. and then like in the morning I'll try to wake up early so I can have like a bright fresh start every day, and I'm very optimistic about it, and then I end up doing very little. So I'm trying to find a way to make my morning routine work so I can become more productive. But I really don't know how to do that. I think it's very difficult with ADHD. I feel like I'm a night owl, but obviously the world is not made for night owls, and if I stick with my night owl routine, which I have done for most of my life, I probably will get no sleep. If you're watching this, please let me know what you think. So I just bought this dress. It's from Abercrombie. It's really adorable. It's like a mini sort of baby doll dress, I think it's called. So I'm getting new headshots on Monday, so it's very soon. I thought this would work really well because I'm trying to dress for my colour season, my body type, my essence. I'm trying to do all of it because obviously, like, as an actor you want to represent yourself at your best, and in the past I feel like maybe I haven't done that with headshots. I've not really tried to dress for my colours, my essence necessarily. I know I'm a bright winter, that's what people say I am, and I also like the true winter wardrobe. I think bright suits me more though, because I suit really bright colours normally. Like I can pull off really bright yellows, reds, blues, especially blue looks really good on me. But I naturally avoid black. I hated at drama school when we had to wear blacks. I even told my drama school course leader, I was like, I can't, why, it's very depressing to just be wearing black all the time. I really want to wear colours. And she was like, well, you can wear colourful socks. And I was like, oh, that's not good enough, because like I like wearing like really bright things. So this should be my season, and it should be my essence. I am probably, yeah, a bright or true winter. I'm not sure of my body type exactly. I have some dramatic elements, I have some dramatic classic elements, I've got some flamboyant gamine elements, so I can't really tell. But in terms of essence, so I was always trying to dress for classic essence, and I don't think it really worked for me. And then I realized I'm probably ethereal, and it feels really embarrassing to say, because like saying like, oh, I'm ethereal makes me seem like, I don't know, like I think I'm, you know, Liv Tyler in Lord of the Rings or something. But she's a great example of ethereal essence, so, you know, maybe I need to emulate that. I think I am more ethereal than I thought I was. So they recommended wearing like silk, so this is quite silky. Obviously this is my natural hair, so all I did was I washed it with my normal curly girl routine. It dried and it's like this, so like it's natural. I've not like done anything else to it. Because I'm cool toned, I'm wearing silver jewelry, so I'm trying to see if it works for me. So this is what I'm wearing for the TikTok I just filmed. I also want to wear this outfit on Monday for my headshots, so I would really love some opinion. But I love this, it feels so unusual. It makes me feel kind of like Anne Boleyn. This dress makes me feel like Juliet. Also today, I got a lash lift, and I don't know, I went to a different lash tech this time, and she was really lovely, really sweet, and every time I go to this place, everyone's super nice. But I feel like my left eye is less curled than my right eye. But she also said she thinks I have like a little bald spot between my lashes here. She recommended putting on like a lash growth serum, which I need to look into because I haven't really used them much. But like, why do I have a bald spot in my lashes? I feel like I'm anxious about everything, and I'm really sorry if it comes across that way. Again, I'm really sorry for apologizing about this, because everyone always tells me you need to stop saying sorry so much. All my life people said that. I feel embarrassed all the time. I'm really shy, and talking to camera is really difficult, even though I'm an actor and I do a lot of public speaking. Like, I have done public speaking a lot, but I'm naturally shy. This is Naoko. She is my baby. She is very friendly and loving to us, to me and my partner, but to mostly everyone else, she's a bit like, I don't like you. She's a very good girl and she's very sweet. No, don't do it. So I don't know if anyone would care about this, but this is my laptop. I've got a lot of things that I love on this. So this from Brandy Melville. So this is just some of the stickers they give you when you buy something in store. So this refers to Anne with an E, and I gave the same sticker to my best friend Tessa. This is the Three Graces, which are like mythological figures, but also I've written a TV series pilot and most of the episodes and concepts for basically 2 seasons of a TV series about 3 Greek models who were very influential with the pre-Raphaelites in the Victorian era. So I have this here alongside some of the other stickers you'll see to remind myself to work on it a bit every day, and because I love it. I feel like it's my calling to write their story. This one to be William Morris, this one to be Jane Morris with a wombat, and this is Dante Gabriel Rossetti. Basically they had this love affair, Rossetti and Jane, but Jane was married to William Morris, and there was also wombats involved. It's kind of really complicated. This one to be William Morris again, and this is meant to be Edward Burne-Jones, who's one of my favourite artists as well, like William Morris and Rossetti, all of these people, I love them. I've got dinosaurs and flowers, and because I teach part-time at a school, and we get lots of stickers for the kids, and especially my mum, every time I visit Greece, she gives me lots of stickers that she buys for my students. I've put some of them on my laptop, because I like dinosaurs, of course. So I'm gonna go and we'll talk soon. Hello, it's the next day. I just got a parcel from Space NK. I love Space NK, but both of the things I got this time around are Christmas gifts for people, so it's not anything really special. Well, there was a tiny little sample of this in it, which is really cool. I think I've had a sample of this before. It was really good, but I think the actual cream is very expensive, so I can't really afford it. What I got is, I'm not gonna show it because they're gift for people. Really cool hand creams that I got as a gift for somebody, and the other is for a friend of mine who asked me for something from Glossier, and so I had to order it because I think this product was sold out on the Glossier website, and obviously it was Black Friday, so I think there was an offer. I love to spoil my loved ones, so I love to buy them the things that they really want. But to talk about some of my favourite books that I've read this year or recently, I have read 53 books I think so far this year, and I'm probably going to have finished at least another, I think 4 by the end of the year, I hope. Maybe more if I'm very good. But some I've read that I really enjoyed and I hope that you will like as well. I recently finished reading The Silent Companions by Laura Purcell, and I love her work. I've read The Whispering Muse before, and I've got another one of her books that I haven't read yet that I really want to read because it's the Fairy Loot edition, and I love Fairy Loot. The editions are gorgeous. Very gothic. Interesting ending. Really enjoyed it though. I read this for the first time a while back, not this year, like it was like maybe year before, but I grew up being absolutely obsessed with his Dark Materials. It was my favourite book series as a child, and I love Philip Pullman's work. When some of the sequels had come out, I think this one was 2019, I think the first Book of Dust was 2018, I could be wrong though, but I didn't read them at the time. I think because I was at university and I was really busy with uni work, and also like I went through a phase where I didn't read as much as I used to, and I found it really hard to read for enjoyment and for pleasure. I picked this up last year and I loved it, and I felt so seen by it because obviously in the original trilogy you see Lyra as a child. It's amazing, and obviously anyone can relate to that, but when I was that age, I was actually a bit younger than Lyra when I first read the books, but you know, when you're around that age you relate to Lyra. But I found myself really relating to grown-up Lyra. She is 21 in this book. It's very different. Burnout and depression. I know this book is not super popular with fans of his Dark Materials, and I understand why. No spoilers, but like Malcolm is a very conflicting character for me. I also read this book this year and I loved it. So lovely. It felt like the right balance of fantasy and adventure and character development, all of it. And there was romance, but not too much, and it wasn't just about the love story. That was like kind of like an unfortunate or fortunate side effect, I guess. I read this book pretty much in one go because my sister was getting her hair bleached, and so I came with her to the appointment and I had this in my bag. I started reading it and I finished it within like, I don't know, like 3 hours or something, or however long it took to get her hair bleached. I loved this book. It was really hard to put down. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. Somebody is trying to ruin my video And I think it's her. Yeah, it's you. It's you. I'm talking about you. Yeah, because you see, she's attacking my stand. Why do you want it? Nalko, it's not good for you, okay? I'm gonna cut it off, okay? I'm gonna cut it off, and you won't have it anymore. Just put him at the top.
We could try and put.
We don't have to start.
Yeah, we don't.
High five.
You can keep trying.